Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you another quick and easy dinner recipe. Now, the star of the show for tonight is sliders. This is a must-have go-to recipe when you don't feel like doing a lot of cooking, because all you're doing is making the meat patties and putting whatever you want to put on the sandwiches, which is really easy. Hence why we love this so much, mainly me. So earlier I just put in some vegetable oil, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan, not a lot. And then I added in some onion powder, garlic powder, and complete seasoning, also salt. Now, like I always say, you can always use whatever seasonings you have and what you like. You can season your meat with it. These are the seasonings I had on hand, so that's why I'm using it. And after I've added the seasonings, I think I added about a teaspoon of each. Mix them well together, and then I formed patties and put them inside of the pan. Now I tried to make each patty identical, so as the video goes on, you'll see me trying to form the patty. I used 2 spoons and I formed the patty and tried to get it consistent proportions as possible so everything can cook at the same time. And I tried to match the size of the rolls we're using, because we're going to use Hawaiian rolls. See right here, I'm forming it. I'm using 2 spoons and trying to get it in the shape of a patty and try to get the same amount for each patty. Now I think I did about 6 of these in here. Gotta make it count, so lose your worries, let your problems go on until my whole body burns out. I ain't never gonna stop. I'm gonna give you a better view of what I'm actually doing in the pan as well. And I fried them, or I cooked them for about 5 minutes per side. This is my first time doing this. I mean, not first time making burgers, but this size, like mini burgers. So I wasn't sure how long to keep them on. Every change has a reason. As you will see throughout the video, I kind of kept checking on it. I actually split one of the burgers, kind of almost not in half, but a little bit, just to peek to see what was done, because I didn't follow any recipe or anything. I just did it off the top of my head. I mean, I don't think you need to follow a recipe for this. This is really just self-explanatory. You're just making mini burgers, and burgers aren't hard to make. But for those who need the extra help and direction, this video will surely help you out. It's very, 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 very simple. And see right there, I'm giving you a better view of what I'm doing. Still forming the patties. I was moving it around a little bit because I really didn't want them to stick. And the cleanup, the mess from the oil, I really thought it was going to be way messier than this, but it was surprisingly pretty clean, and the oil didn't splatter everywhere like how you would when frying fish or anything like that. You know, you have to stand 5 feet away from it, from the fat and all the oil popping up on you, but this did a pretty good job. Wasn't flying everywhere. Let us lose ourselves in a fairy tale. Who can say what's wrong or right? On right here, I'm adding some more salt. I really didn't add a lot of salt in the beginning because I didn't want it to be salty, so I just added a little bit of salt, like a dash of salt on each side of the burgers, because I didn't want it to be fresh. I wanted to have flavor, but I didn't want it to be salty, so I just added a little bit more salt to each little burgers. Oh, so I did 5. Oh, do you see the nice crust on them? Oh my god, that's what I like to see. That nice crust, that's Flavor City, honey. Flavor City. Love it. Love, love it. Now they were cooking for about 5 minutes and then I flipped them over. About 5 to 6 minutes and I flipped it over and did the same amount on the other side. Giving you a thumbs up, letting you know everything's going good. I actually haven't made this recipe since then. I don't know. No, I lie. I did, but I didn't record it because obviously I don't need to record it 5 million times. But it came out really good again. Really good. Cleanup was really nice and easy. Not a bunch of oil cleanup to do. I was super happy about that. I hate cleaning up the oil. Everything gets all greasy and no. So now after about 5 or 6 minutes or so, I'm checking it to see if they have a nice crust on the other side. I want them to get it nice and brown and cook through because you don't want to eat raw meat or a raw burger and get sick. So I was just checking to see if they were nice and brown. I probably need to get a meat thermometer. I wanted to get one of those. I had it in the cart one time. Yeah, I think I need to get one of those. Now see, I just split that one kind almost in half just to see if the meat cooked through, and they were. So I'm taking them off and doing another batch. But I don't think I show you that because it's self-explanatory. I already did one set. You don't need to see 2 sets of the same thing. But that's all I did to the meat. And they came out really good. Nice golden brown crust on both sides. Loved it. I'm free. Can't nobody take me here and now. It's my time to run it out. Okay, so my sad block of cheese. This is all the cheese I had left from a recipe I previously used this for. I normally keep my cheese in the freezer so it lasts a bit longer, and this was kind of a last minute decision, so I didn't get a chance to really let it thaw out, and the cheese got all crumbly. So yeah, my sorry excuse for cheese slices, but it still worked, honey. Doesn't need to be a perfect slice. It could be crumbly and still taste really good. See me pressing it down to see if I could form it back into a whole piece, but that cheese wasn't having it, and I was over it. I was like, it doesn't even make sense. Why am I trying to make it into one piece? It's still gonna taste the same. It doesn't make a difference. Now I'm taking out my pepperoni so I can so when I start to assemble, and I'm using the Hormel pepperoni. So I took out all of these. So I took out the pepperoni. So when it's time to assemble, everything will be right there at arm's reach. The next thing I did was to get the bread. I got 6 slices. It was 2 a piece. We weren't that hungry this night, so 2 a piece was good enough. And I'm again using our favorite, the King Hawaiian rolls. I'm gonna break them each apart and then slice them and mash them down. I wanted to have like a mashed burger effect, so I mashed the bread down before I put them in the toaster. It's my time to ride it. I'm young, I'm free. Can't nobody take me here and now. It's my time to ride. And at first I was using the flat edge knife. I can't remember which knife that was, but then I eventually got the bread knife. It was much easier to cut through without mashing because these buns, they're really soft. I don't want to mess up the shape. So to get a clean cut and not butcher the bread, I got the bread knife for this. Okay, that's me showing you putting them into the toaster, letting them get nice and brown on each side. Oh, and this is what Daryl and Leah was doing while I was cooking. They were actually, he was showing her how to make these flowers because she wanted to carry flowers to school for a teacher. And they were sitting down by the table making flowers. They were really, really, really nice. I was surprised. This is actually the prototype. And then the other two they did together based off of this. You see the detailing in this? Oh my god, that is so nice. I love those. Okay, so these are all the patties I fried up. And these are our toppings: mayo, mayonnaise, mustard, mayo, and ketchup. The first person up for tonight is Leah. So I'm getting Leah's burgers ready. And she only wanted, this is me playing around with the light because I thought it was so dark, but that light wasn't it, honey. That was not it. So Leah likes ketchup by itself, just the ketchup and the burger. And she only requested one pepperoni, but after tasting the burgers, both of them only wanted one pepperoni. They was like, yeah, just one. And after they had that first bite, they loaded up with pepperoni. When you watch the video, you'll see how mine came out. Mine was really, really good. Like I said, she only wanted one pepperoni and ketchup with a burger. She also requested a fruit, because I normally try to give her fruit with her meals. Like when she's having a light meal, I would try to add fruit with it to help her fill her up instead of giving her a lot of the food. So she got, I think they were clementines this night. Yeah, she had 2 burgers and maybe 1 or 2 clementines and some water. I think she had water or juice, either one. And I got that prepared for her. That's her dinner. I think it was 2 clementines, maybe 2. And now I'm going to assemble Daryl's burger. Giving you a better look. I was just checking to see which one was the bottom, because I couldn't remember. So he wanted ketchup and mayo on one side, and then just mustard on the other side. Fun fact, I don't really like mayo unless it's in tuna salad or maybe a chicken salad. I don't like mayo. No, I wouldn't put, no, I'm a mustard and ketchup kind of girl. Like I said earlier, they only wanted 1 pepperoni until they took that first bite, and they were delicious. Oh my god, I loved this. And he didn't want his cheese melted, because I asked. I was like, babe, do you want your cheese melt? He's like, no, I can eat it like that. I was like, okay then. That's his burgers. This is mine. Yes, honey, had to melt the cheese. I wanted my cheese melted. Next time I want to try a stuffed burger with the cheese inside. That should be nice, instead of having it melted on top. So on one side I did the mustard. Well, I did the mustard on all the sides, and I think I just did ketchup on one side. This is me adding my burgers. See how nice that look? Look at the cheese. Nice and melty. Make sure I get all the cheese. And I added, I think, 3 pepperonis per burger. Yummy. When I tell you, these were delicious. These were delicious. These aren't the best plating. I don't have any sauce or anything to drizzle around the plate or whatever. I didn't have any fries to go there, but didn't need it. They were the starter show. That's all I needed. And they tasted delicious. Delicious. And there you go. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Hope you enjoy your day. Bye.
I can't keep pretending it's not getting to me. It's never ending. Can't give you what you need.